So hello everyone, I'm here at a Monsanto farm. I came here today for the meat veggies event. So we've been talking with plant breeders and we've been tasting different vegetables. But this is not what I want to talk to you about. I want to talk to you about a very important issue. Monsanto has been getting a lot of heat. They say that this company is paying bloggers to talk about it, or that they're generally paying people, but that's not how it works. So for example, I'm here today, I don't get paid. The only thing that will happen is I will get reimbursed for the car rental. Okay, so it took me 2.5 hours to get here this morning, and I do have 2.5 hours to go back. I rent the car and they're gonna reimburse me for that. And other than the reimbursement, okay, I also got a few free vegetables. That's it. So I want to talk today with Janice, who works for Monsanto, and I want her to explain how this works with Monsanto, what they are paying bloggers, and also to contrast to what other companies are doing. Hi, Janice.
Can
you tell us a little bit about your role in Monsanto?
Yeah, so I do blogger outreach. So I started as a blogger about 6 years ago when I was working at Monsanto. And so we got to this place where we realized we were out of sync with the conversation happening about us. And so it's been almost 2 years since we started doing some blogger outreach. And events like this are kind of our bread and butter, getting people out to our farm so they can see tomatoes and watermelon and squash in the field is pretty much like a heaven of a job for me. But you asked about the compensation, right?
Yes.
So the way blogger outreach works at a variety of companies, there's different ways you can do things. So what we've chosen, because of the way the conversation works, is we want everything to be above board. So we offer to pay for travel, as travel stipend for people. And otherwise, we don't pay for, hey, I want you to write a blog post, or I want you to be active on Facebook or something. What we're finding is there are a lot of people that have shared skin in the game. There's a lot of important information about food to be shared, and so people like you are willing to drive the 2.5 hours to come, right? And some people hopped on a plane so they could learn more about vegetables and fruits so they can teach their kids about it, or write blog posts, that kind of stuff. But we don't pay for the post per se, but we do help make sure people really understand FTC requirements. So if you're going to write a post, you need to say my travel was paid by Monsanto or something, so it's really clear what compensation may have changed hands.
And before, you also mentioned that other companies are actually paying bloggers. Could you talk a little bit about that? Like, how much are they paying them?
It really depends on what kind of things they're doing, but some bloggers get paid a couple of $1,000s for a single blog post, which is way outside of the budget I have, right? I'm paying for your rental car. But you know, it really depends, and in all those cases, the FTC just requires that you clearly disclose. So if you're given free product or something like that, you need to disclose it, and if you're on the payroll. So as a Monsanto employee, it's really clear that I'm on the payroll. I have my name badge on and everything, and I usually use hashtag like I love my job or something when I'm talking nice things about the company. We ask everybody if they're saying nice things about the company and we've paid for your travel to come to this event, you do the same thing. You use like hashtag travel paid or something, so it's really clear to whoever's looking at your social feed.
Would you be open to telling us a few names of other companies who are actually paying bloggers? And I'm not saying they're doing something wrong.
No.
Just because, you know, people have this perception that you are doing it, that's what they think, versus other companies are not doing it. Okay?
Well, I think it's really common across a variety of consumer products. So we're like a business to business. We sell seed to farmers, and then farmers sell the seed to somebody that comes on our plate. So in a B2B world, that's really uncommon. But if you have a consumer-facing brand, so I know there's a few out there that may be in a different segment of agriculture than people think we are. We're a company that deals in GMOs, but almost everything we've seen today is not GMOs. And we also sell seed to organic farmers, but it doesn't usually come with a brand on it. So I would say there's a few probably. You might see movies with some people like Food Inc. There may be a company who has a brand representative in that, like Stonyfield Organic or something. And I'm not sure what their programs are, but it seems that they may have a little more money in the game than we do.
Okay, thank you. This was very helpful.
Well, that was not hard either.
And I'll get back to you with the rest of my trip in another video. Bye.
Thank you.
Oh, wow.